Welcome to our newest episode about exorcism. Subscribe our channel and enjoy. Exorcism is a religious practice that involves expelling evil or demonic spirits from a person, object, or location. The practice has a long history that dates back to ancient times. In many ancient cultures, illness and disease were thought to be caused by evil spirits or demons. Exorcism rituals were developed to drive out these spirits and restore health to the afflicted person. For example, in ancient Babylon, exorcists were employed to perform rituals to drive out evil spirits from people, animals, and objects. In the Jewish tradition, exorcism is mentioned in the Old Testament, where King Saul is said to have been tormented by an evil spirit, which was only exorcised when David played music for him. The New Testament also mentions exorcism, with Jesus being depicted as driving out demons from those who were possessed. In the Christian tradition, exorcism became a formal ritual in the 4th century, and it continues to be practiced in some Christian denominations today. During the Middle Ages, exorcism became more prominent and was often performed as part of the sacraments of the Church. During the 16th and 17th centuries, exorcism became associated with the witch hunts that were occurring in Europe. Many people were accused of being possessed by demons and subjected to exorcisms, often resulting in torture and death. In the 20th century, exorcism gained more attention through popular culture, such as the book and film The Exorcist, which depicted the possession and exorcism of a young girl. Today, exorcism continues to be practiced in various religious traditions, including Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, although it is often viewed with skepticism by modern medical professionals and scientists. There are different types of exorcism that are practiced in various religious traditions. Here are some of the common types of exorcism. Personal exorcism. This type of exorcism is performed on an individual who is believed to be possessed by an evil spirit. The exorcist may use prayers, holy water, or other religious objects to expel the demon. House exorcism. This type of exorcism is performed on a location, such as a house, that is believed to be haunted or possessed by an evil spirit. The exorcist may perform prayers and rituals to cleanse the location of negative energy. Self-exorcism. This type of exorcism is performed by an individual on themselves. It involves self-reflection and prayer to expel negative thoughts and energies. Mass exorcism. This type of exorcism is performed on a group of people who are believed to be possessed by an evil spirit. It is typically performed by a priest or other religious figure who leads the group in prayers and rituals. Deliverance ministry. This type of exorcism is a form of spiritual counseling that is used to help individuals who are struggling with spiritual problems, such as addiction or emotional trauma. It involves prayer and guidance to help the individual overcome their spiritual struggles. Some common tools that are used in exorcism include holy water. This is water that has been blessed by a religious authority and is believed to have the power to purify and drive away evil spirits. Crucifix, a Christian symbol representing the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, which is believed to have the power to repel evil spirits. Bible or other religious texts. These are used to read and recite prayers and passages that are believed to have the power to drive away evil spirits. Incense. This is a fragrant substance that is burned during the exorcism to purify the space and drive away evil spirits. Rosary beads, a set of beads used in prayer by Catholics and other Christian denominations, which can also be used during exorcism. Salt. This is often used to create a protective barrier around the person or space being exorcised. Candles. These are lit during the exorcism and are believed to provide a source of spiritual light to help drive away evil spirits. The concept of evil is a complex and multifaceted one that has been debated throughout history. In many cultures and religions, evil is believed to be an external force that can possess individuals or influence their actions. Exorcism is a process that is often used to drive out evil spirits or entities from individuals or environments. The question of what happens to evil after exorcism is a complex one, and there is no single answer. Some individuals believe that exorcism is a powerful tool that can effectively banish evil from a person or environment. They argue that once the exorcism is complete, the individual or environment is free from the influence of evil and can resume a normal, healthy existence. Others argue that exorcism may only provide temporary relief, and that evil can return if the underlying issues that led to possession are not addressed. From a psychological perspective, exorcism can be seen as a way to address and alleviate psychological distress that may manifest as possession or influence from evil forces. In this sense, exorcism may be seen as a form of therapy that can help individuals address and overcome emotional or psychological issues that may be contributing to their distress. From a religious perspective, the role of exorcism in addressing evil is complex and multifaceted. Many religious traditions view exorcism as a way to combat the forces of evil and protect individuals from spiritual harm. In these traditions, exorcism may be seen as a way to drive out evil forces and restore balance and harmony to the individual or community. However, the concept of evil is not limited to possession or influence from external forces. Many religious and philosophical traditions argue that evil is a part of the human experience, and that it can manifest in our actions and attitudes towards others. In these traditions, the focus is less on banishing evil from external sources and more on addressing the internal sources of evil within the individual or community. Exorcism can be seen as a way to address psychological distress or combat external forces of evil, but it may only provide temporary relief if underlying issues are not addressed. Ultimately, the role of exorcism in addressing evil is intertwined with cultural, religious, and philosophical beliefs about the nature of evil and its influence on individuals and communities. There are several well-known and popular exorcism acts that have been documented in various religious traditions and popular culture. Here are some of the most famous ones. The Exorcism of Anneliese Michel. Anneliese Michel was a German woman who was believed to be possessed by demons in the 1970s. She underwent numerous exorcisms before dying of malnutrition and dehydration in 1976. Her story inspired the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose. The Exorcism of Roland Doe. Roland Doe was a 14-year-old boy who underwent exorcism in the 1940s after exhibiting strange behavior that was attributed to possession by demons. His story inspired the book and movie The Exorcist. The Exorcism of LaToya Ammons. LaToya Ammons was an Indiana woman who claimed that she and her children were possessed by demons in 2012. The case gained national attention and was investigated by the police and social workers. The Catholic rite of exorcism. The Catholic Church has a formal rite of exorcism, which involves specific prayers and rituals that are performed by a priest who has been authorized by the Church. This rite gained widespread attention through its depiction in the movie The Exorcist. Deliverance ministry. Deliverance ministry is a form of spiritual counseling that is popular among some Christian denominations. It involves prayer and guidance to help individuals overcome spiritual struggles, including demonic possession. The post-exorcism period can be a highly emotional and challenging time for the individual who has undergone the procedure. Many individuals experience a range of emotions, such as relief, confusion, anxiety, or even anger, as they come to terms with what they have just experienced. Additionally, some may experience physical symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, or muscle soreness. One of the most important aspects of post-exorcism care is ensuring that the individual receives any necessary medical attention. This may include a physical examination to rule out any physical injuries or illnesses that may have arisen during the exorcism process. The individual may also require further medical attention if they experience any ongoing physical symptoms or complications related to the exorcism. Aside from medical attention, emotional support is also crucial during the post-exorcism period. The individual may need someone to talk to about their experiences and feelings. They may need reassurance that what they have experienced is normal and that they are not alone in their struggles. Some may also benefit from being connected with a support group or an organization that specializes in providing support to individuals who have undergone exorcisms. It is also important to encourage the individual to engage in self-care during the post-exorcism period. This may include getting enough rest, eating a balanced diet, and practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises. Encouraging the individual to engage in self-care activities can help promote physical and emotional healing and help the person regain a sense of control over their body and emotions. Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel and see you in next episodes.